All right, hello, welcome. We're here with another episode of Dem Boys in that podcast. How you doing?
Yeah. Yo, man, it's here again.
Yo, when we starting our rap beef?
I literally just told you that I'm
Yeah.
gonna be doing that. The
Right
date
now.
on that is actually because I went to my friend's house, and his mom's there, his stepdad's there, and they know about all this shit, and they were like, the mom was like, so you guys should just set a date when you're gonna drop your tracks so that you have a timeline, so you just do it. And I was like, yeah, I'm fine with that because I've already written my stuff. The only thing I had to do is find a beat and figure out the flow that I want to do.
Mhm.
Um, Other than that, everything's good to go. So
Gotcha.
she was like, you want to do it on his birthday, which is June 10th. And he said, no, I don't want to get dissed on my birthday. That's not a fun birthday. So I was like, that's fair. And then she was like, cool, June 30th. And I was like, yep. So I locked in for that. He didn't say shit. And she was like, well, I think you guys are never going to do this. And I was like, I'm doing it. I'm cool with it. So just made me laugh. She's a funny person too.
Yeah,
His
yeah.
mom's pretty funny.
Good luck. Good luck with your diss.
Easy enough, bro. Don't worry. Light work.
It's
Um,
mhm. But
nah.
besides dissing, what have you been up to?
Again, we were talking about this. I've been listening to the Kendrick Lamar shit non-stop, bro. It's been like a week of Kendrick Lamar and some of Drake. I didn't really like Drake's first one, the push-up shit, and then I think there was one other one. I can't remember.
Can I say
But
can I say something controversial?
yeah, go ahead.
I never liked Drake's music.
I don't think it's controversial.
Okay. Okay. Because another
It
people
might be.
there are people out there be like, Drake is the best. Drake is
Yeah.
so good. Like, what was that one song? Greatest forever or forever the greatest, something like that. That was like a long time ago. I think his early stuff. That was like the one song that was like, that's a pretty good song. Like it's an anthem of sorts. But then like after that, I just never gave a shit about Drake's music, to be honest.
He has some hits here and there.
It's mostly club hits.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
but that's who he is. He's not a like
he's not a
gangster
rapper.
rapper.
But even though he
Yeah,
tries to front as one, you know,
he is like a song and dance rapper. He's not
he's a theater kid.
right.
That's what he
But that's all
is.
but that's all I'm saying is like he's not this like gangster rap guy.
Yeah.
He's not a rap battler either.
He needs his
So like
ghostwriters, okay? Leave him
exactly.
alone.
Yeah, and it's cool, man. Like it's cool to be that guy. You still make millions of dollars.
Yeah.
You're not poor. You're not a shitter. Like just don't step to Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z. Like don't step to these guys that are literally like we do this daily and you're not doing this shit, bro. Like you're gonna lose. It doesn't matter.
Go back to Juilliard, kid. Or the
I've-
a Canadian equivalent of Juilliard.
I mean, if he could diss people as good as they do, then sure, but he can't. So it
Oh.
is what it is.
I don't know.
But
There's a clip. I forgot to mention this. There was a clip that I saw like a while ago of Eminem when he had his rap beef with Benzino, and then
mhm.
like like after he came out with his verse, like Benzino, people were asking him about the rap beef, and then Benzino was like crying because he's like, I don't want to
Yep,
keep. He's like, I don't want to keep doing this, man. Everybody keeps talking about Eminem this,
bro.
Eminem that. I was like, holy shit, he broke this man.
In that same interview, he's like, fuck Eminem. And then 10 minutes later, he's like, I can't believe Eminem mean to me. And I was like,
I did
fucking,
nothing.
I was like, bro, what a weird time to break down right after you said fuck Eminem. He needs therapy, bro. Like, if that's that bad,
That's there's this meme that I'm thinking about that's like the funniest shit to me. I don't know why it's so funny to me, but it's this guy in this car just like just crying, and you see like tears on his face, and he's like, I just want somebody to jiggle my balls, and then it transitions to him in the car. You're like, what's up, you dumb motherfuckers?
funny.
Stupid. I gotta find that video, but it's
That's hilarious.
just a transition of emotions, but still, it's yeah. I mentioned this earlier when we were talking. It's just like I never really gave a shit about rap beefs. I really gave a shit up until this one because it's like it's just going to like weird extents that it's like uh, it's weird. Like it's so weird. I like to think that Kendrick hired some private detectives, but like those
Mm-hmm.
1950s detectives to go find like information about Drake
Mm-hmm.
and then just write about like the shit that they find. Like the 11-year-old daughter thing was just like insane. Like an insane thing to announce.
Well, so what the whole point is like apparently Kendrick knows that somebody in the Drake camp is leaking information. So that's the whole point of him
Hmm.
putting all that out there to be like, see, you do have a rat in your group that's just telling on you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's that whole point, which is like again, like I know you said like you're not into like
The
the rat
beefs.
beef and stuff, but like you go back and look at like 50 Cent and games beef, bro, and like that the reason I love this shit is because you look at it like this, like I can't remember. I think it's like 300 bars, 400 bars, 500 bars, something like that. He Game put out like something called like 300 bars, 400 bars, 500 bars, and some of those were disses against 50 Cent, and like it's literally, bro. Like I might be exaggerating, but like I think each one's like 10 minutes long, and the reason I love this shit is because it's 10 minutes of this motherfucker saying how much he hates you.
Yeah.
Which
I
do you know how much dedication it takes for him? He
me
wrote pages about how much he hates you.
so it's funny of just like when I listened to Meet the Grams because that was the first one that like everybody was talking about when I saw on Twitter, even though
Yeah.
people were talking about it beforehand, but that was the one that blew up obviously because that's the one that Kendrick was saying that you have an 11-year-old daughter. But even then it's like what did I say? I posted something up that's just like he was writing like a Dear Zachary thing for Drake's son Adonis, and it's
Yeah.
just like Adonis, when you're 18, listen to this shit, and it's just like I just want to tell you your dad sucks, and here's the reason why he sucks. It's like he's doing it over like some really tranquil beats, and it's just like
Mhm.
this is insane of just like the effort of just going into this and being like, this is not for you, Drake. This is for your son because of how much I hate you. I want the hate to bleed into your bloodline.
Yeah.
uh, it's insane. But yeah,
Yeah.
the next one that he did, what was the next one that Kendrick did? The one that came out like within like 24 hours.
He did Meet the Grams, and then he did Not Like Us.
Not Like Us. That's the other one.
Yeah.
The verse where he says, "You struck a chord like A minor."
A
Minor.
minor.
I was just like, oh my god.
That shit had me dancing, bro.
Hey man, look, Millie Bobby Brown does appreciate the fact that Drake was there for her when she was like 14.
Bro,
All right.
what a fucking weirdo, man. It's
I've
crazy.
mentioned this before of just how weird Drake is.
Yeah.
It's like,
You have talked about it before. That's
yes,
true.
I always make jokes about it because it's just like this is so fucking weird. The man is like in his like at the time I believe he was like in his fucking late 20s, early 30s. He's
Yeah.
fucking messaging 14-year-olds.
Yep.
Like I barely message my cousins who are in high school. Like it's
It's like bro, I barely talk to my family members that are 30, bro. Like
exactly. It's like
I don't talk to nobody.
I
Jesus
never
Christ.
I never understood that. Like there was
My
that's the thing is that like I never really liked Drake's music to be honest, but like there's always been that like little part of me whenever I see him on social media and shit, just like there's something about him that's just like does not like sit well with me, and it's just like I don't know. He has like that skeezy factor.
my
Besides,
friend said
mhm.
to like the whole pedophile point about like Drake and these rich people and shit. He was saying the other day, like we were talking about like Epstein, Diddy, now Drake, like all these. There's more. Like I can't think out. What's his name? Fucking bibbity boppity, Pudding Man. Oh, the
Oh, Bill Cosby.
pudding. Bill Cosby, R. Kelly. These rich motherfuckers that are all raping and pedophiles and shit like that.
Mhm.
Um, he was like, there has to be something about when you hit a certain amount of money that you make that you just become a fucking gross person.
Yeah,
Like he was like,
because you have the ability to do whatever you want, and money will be there for you.
But it's crazy because like there are. I mean, like I don't know. We don't know these people personally. We don't know any of these people, any of these rich people. But
What do you
there
mean? Didn't you
are.
tell me that you're friends with Diddy?
Please no. There are.
Did you tell me
There
that
are
you?
people that are rich that we've seen that do great things though, like real good things. They've
Mhm.
never had like a
Like Mr.
blemish.
Beast and like, uh, sorry, continue.
Right. And but that's kind of like new generation. And I think the newer
Yeah.
generations are gonna see what has happened and do better. At least
Mhm.
you would hope so. It's again like it's just weird. Like it's weird that you hit a certain price and you just become this psychopath. Which like to be real, like you don't become a psychopath or a gross person. You are. You don't
Yeah,
just become
yeah,
it.
yeah. That's true. Well, I mean, I don't know. There's always been that phrase that money corrupts, but it's like
For sure.
that corruption for some people has always been there, but money gives them the excuse to pursue it. So
Well, that is also like money corrupts, right? Like you were saying, which is like it corrupts some of these motherfuckers' morals as far as when they would go to Diddy and get more money by going to these parties. Probably he probably paid them to do some shit, and it's like you're letting go of your morals for money, and it's like you have to. There has to be a point where you say no.
yeah,
So
I don't know. Guess just if we were in that scene, I guess we would understand. But as brokies, we don't get it.
it's crazy, bro.
Being broke means you're not morally corrupt.
Well, fuck Diddy's mom in a Sean John tank top. That's all I'm saying. No,
God damn.
I'm sorry. That shit, bro. Fucking when Kanye came in, it just I'll be saying that line for fucking ever, just because it makes me laugh so hard. It's crazy too, because nobody asked for Kanye to come in. Kanye just said, "I got this.
Well, Kanye is
I'm
Kanye.
here."
Kanye's gonna include himself in whatever he can.
Kanye said, "They need me, bro. They need me." He just hates Drake, by the way. That's all it is. He just
Yeah,
doesn't like Drake, so
I
he's
wouldn't
like, "I
doubt it.
want to do this."
I wouldn't doubt it. It's just like
Um,
whenever Kanye's like, I see something that doesn't involve me, I'll get involved in it.
yeah, it's like if he cares about it enough, he's coming through. Like
He
that's what
he's like, put me in, coach, and the coach is like, no, Kanye, you're not even on this team.
Coach is like, we're not playing sports, bro. What do you mean?
What are you talking about? Who are you
Fucking
talking to?
waking up from a nap and Kanye's like, oh shit. Well, time to make a beat.
Yeah, man, this
Um,
this whole rap beef thing has been like crazy. All I know is
yeah.
that like Drake's ghostwriters are like sweating.
Oh yeah.
They're
It's gonna be interesting to
sweating.
see. I wonder if Drake will respond because it's definitely gonna take time for him.
Yeah.
Kendrick's got something ready to go.
Yeah, that's the hilarious
It's
thing is that like after like what the fuck is the second one? Not the second one, the third one called? They're not like us.
Euphoria 616, then Meet the Grams, then Not Like Us.
Not like us. Okay. After not like us, like I think who posted it. I think another producer that's working with Kendrick was like, "Yeah, Kendrick's got another one ready to go." Everybody was like, it hasn't even been 24 hours."
Yeah. So the theory is everything that's been written so far, like all these things that dropped, was
Hmm.
all. So this is what I think. I think Euphoria, I think 616 in LA, and I think Meet the Grams were all one thing that he wrote,
And he just
and
split
he
them.
cut them in. Yeah. And
Okay.
and and people are like, well, if you listen to Meet the Grams, he references Family Matters, and it's like, sure, you can have something pre-written and then go back and tweak it to to make it have meaning to what they just said.
Hmm.
You can still have something pre-written. You just have to go in and be like, all right, so I need a new thing here, and bam, 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 we're done.
Hmm.
Now it's relevant.
Yeah.
So I'm sure
Cool.
I would bet, especially since Kendrick has hated Drake for a long time, I would bet that this motherfucker has tons of shit written for him. That he probably has more than fucking 9 tracks ready to go.
He's like, "I hate you, Drake. I
Bro,
hate you."
fucking did you listen to fucking Euphoria or 616? I can't remember which one it was. I think it was Euphoria, where he's like, I hate the way that you talk, the way that you walk, the way that you fucking dress. Like he does hate him.
Yeah. No,
He hates him.
I have to go back and listen to the first one. Like I have to go back and listen to Euphoria and the one after that.
Yeah, dude,
I only got interested when Meet the Grams came in.
bro.
Sorry,
It's
man.
good stuff.
A notification came out saying that
You're good.
Homelander has been shown for Mortal Kombat 1. So
Hey, you
shit.
stoked?
The thing is that like I don't know whether or not Anthony Starr has been confirmed for voicing Homelander.
Do you wanna look at the video real quick?
I do. I want to look at it. Okay.
Go do it.
Give me a second. All
Thank you,
right.
brother.
Yeah. Homelander MK1. Time for the first look.
Mustard on the beat. I'm not gonna kill you.
You have chosen war with a god. No, you have.
Oh, okay. It's really short.
Ew. Is he drinking milk?
Yeah, he's drinking milk.
Fuck is this shit?
You have chosen war with a god. No,
Wow, the facial
You
expression is
have.
fucking great.
It's really like Mortal Kombat's facial animations have been like fucking fantastic. But they only show like a little bit of what he looks like. I don't know whether or not that is Anthony Starr,
That's terrifying. He just shot laser beams to the motherfucker's head.
but
A plane?
yeah, that's a reference to like the plane episode. I think that's the first or second episode where they try to save people from the plane.
Oh, okay. I've never watched Homelander or whatever the show is.
The boys.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's really good.
I hear it all the time. I have such a I have a hard time watching shit that I in my head just don't give a fuck about.
Wow, so you hate the Marvel as Marty Scorsese?
What?
What?
Does Martin Scorsese like?
No,
That show?
he doesn't. No, I don't know.
Oh, okay. You want to get into the weeks?
Yeah, let's get into weeks. So I just saw Homelander. Now you go ahead.
Nah, it's true, man. Honestly, let's say something about that real quick because that shit does look cool. I don't play Mortal Kombat and I won't, but that shit does look fucking cool, man.
So here's the thing for MK1's getting like really goofy because it feels really not friendly to new people because the amount of crazy shit that you can do. If you've seen like anything Sonic Fox related or anyone that plays Mortal Kombat like in like a higher like gameplay, it looks nutty. It looks insane. And like I play on pad because playing Mortal Kombat on stick is like kind of impossible at this point because of the block button being R2. I know you can map them out, but like either way, like Mortal Kombat's whole thing has been like really weird for me on arcade, so I just go with pad. But I got really into playing Homelander. No, not Homelander, Omni-Man. And I went online and like yeah, the online has been like kind of okay with me as Omni-Man, but then the toxicity in Mortal Kombat is kind of high compared to other fighting games because Mortal Kombat, even though I have stated that like it's not this particular Mortal Kombat is not beginner friendly, there's still a lot of people who just like play Mortal Kombat as this like a open first like beginner thing. And it's usually Mortal Kombat is like catered to a casual audience, even though this one is not. But even then, like, you know, the button inputs and shit like that is like it always hurts my fucking fingers because it's just like this insane amount of like specific precise buttons. Mortal Kombat, but it's fun. I enjoyed it.
Mortal Kombat's cool, man. Like I really can't hit them combinations, bro. I've tried multiple times and I've surrendered to the fact that I know I can't fucking play like other people do.
So the thing I like about like fighting games is like if they have like a challenge mode of like, oh, get this string of combos in together and like, you know, see what you can go on from there. I like those. Like they essentially challenges. Mortal Kombat has those, but they change with like every update because like, you know, certain moves have changed frame data and certain things like that. So I went Peacemaker came out. I was trying Peacemaker's whole thing, and Peacemaker's fucking like weird levitation bullshit was just like hurting my fingers, and I was just like, I'm putting Mortal Kombat down for the meantime. Like I can't keep up with this shit. Like it's like it hurts my fingers.
Yeah.
But even then, there's like too many fucking fighting games right now. Like I haven't played Tekken, Street Fighter 6, or fucking Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising. Like I haven't.
Grand Blue Fantasy is so fun.
Versus. Wait, which one? Or do you mean Blaze Blue?
Oh, I mean Blue. Thank you. My
Okay.
bad.
Okay. Yeah.
They both have blue in them.
Oh, and Guilty Gear. I haven't played Guilty Gear in like forever, so it's like
Guilty Gear art is so cool.
the Guilty Gear art is the shit, and the music is also really good, even though it's very English, but it's very good.
I ready to fuck you up.
Dude, that is bullshit blazing, and it's like okay, see my heart is raising. Yeah, I just haven't like gotten back into fighting games, even though I do want to go back into, because like more characters have been like released and announced and shit, because I guess talking about fighting games, Akuma is coming out in like I think in May 22nd or May 30th, I forget, but yeah, Akuma is coming to Street Fighter 6. Slayer is coming to Guilty Gear, I think in May as well. Tekken is bringing back Lydia, who was in Tekken 7 as DLC, and she's the Polish prime minister who knows karate. And it's like really neat character shit like that. It's just like, yeah, and fighting games are fun, but it's just like there's so many, and it's like it's hard to like figure out which one you want to put time into, and obviously I want to put more time into Tekken, but I mean Guilty Gear I haven't played in like forever, and Guilty Gear is really good.
Yeah.
And same thing with Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6 I have a really good time with, especially playing as Zangief.
Yeah, man. All like these are iconic games too. Like, and again, like I can say I don't like them as much as I don't. But the characters that are coming from this like will always be iconic because it's where everything started.
Yeah.
The shit, man. Like, get over here. Fuck, like you say that, and any gamer knows immediately what that's from, who it is.
Yeah,
you know?
Street Fighter. But you know, it's
for a second I was like, yeah, and I was like, oh
no. I forget. I think Ed Boon put up a tweet. I think the MK somebody either modded or he's lying, and like they're probably planning on putting the Mortal Kombat movie, the first movie, that Scorpion skin in Mortal Kombat 1.
Cool, that's cool.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if that's a mod or if that's coming soon, but like still, either way, Mortal Kombat. Yeah, Mortal Kombat has some cool shit, but yeah, it's just my fingers hurt every time I play that game.
Fingies.
My fingies. That's why I prefer arcade stick, because all I gotta do is boop boop and then move stick or
scoop the deep poop
or use the. And that's also the other thing. I bought a fucking leverless controller, and like I've used that thing maybe a couple times. But I was playing Tekken with that, and I'm trying to do Electric Wind Godfist, and that shit has been like pretty good, but still.
Electric Wind Godfist.
Yeah, it's a cool electric uppercut from Tekken. It's the shit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anyways, fighting games. But yeah, go ahead. Your week of not fighting games.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say the movie stuff or TV real quick, just because like I don't really have a lot. I watched that Fallout show.
Hey, I finished it. Did you finish it?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. You want to talk about it?
We can. It's not really much for me to say.
Wow.
Like,
so you hate Fallout? Fallout hater confirmed. All right.
I liked it. The things I didn't like, because it's easier for me to remember that shit. The suit of armor. I didn't like that they had voice changers. But I get that it helps with the story.
I was about to say in the game they're kind of like that.
Is they? Okay.
Yeah.
I never played the game.
Oh, okay.
I played Fallout here and there, but it was like what did I play? I played New Vegas the most, and I never got a suit.
Oh, okay, interesting.
What probably happened is I probably played 2 hours of the game and then quit.
Wow.
I did that a lot with a bunch of games when I was younger. So
That's
it
fair.
just never piqued my interest. I wasn't very a fan of Fallout. It never was like that game that I was never like, oh, this is the thing I want to do. But the show was fun.
Yeah.
I really, really liked the guy that played the cowboy in the beginning.
Welding Goggles?
Is that his name?
No, Walton Goggins.
Walton Goggins.
No,
I really don't know his name. So
there's that meme. I think I said it in the Discord where like
I didn't understand it. That's why I was like, what is he talking about?
Because it just says welding goggles and it's just a picture of Walton Goggins. And it's like that's what his name sounds like. For years I thought his name is Walter Goggins, but no, it's Walton Goggins.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. No, he's great. He's a fucking American treasure, that man.
Dude, motherfucker's like super charismatic. Charismatic. He's very charisma. He's very charismatic. I'm gonna fucking like think that every time now. I'm like, so yeah, just like super like star. Dude is just a star in my opinion. Like the way he carries himself in roles.
Yeah, he has. I do agree with you. He does have a lot of charisma because it's just like he's able to play a villain. He's able to play in this like a dad, and then like you kind of see the downfall of like where things went wrong for him, and it's just like that turning point. It's like,
bro, when he heard his wife. Fucking, it's gonna spoil and shit, dog. Like,
yeah, let's talk about spoilers. I don't give a shit.
Like
that shit don't mean nothing to me, man.
When he had to hear his wife say, "Let's just kill people, bro," I was like, my heart sank because like this is that type of shit like where like I put myself in those shoes and I'm like, if I had a wife and she was fucking like, oh, I'm gonna save the world, and then she was like, kill them all, I'd be like, I married a psychopath and everything's the world's upside down and nothing's real, and I have a child with this bitch, bro.
Hey,
I have
man,
a child with her.
We talked about money corrupts. Fallout shows that money corrupts.
Dude, it's wild. Like, and then like, but this, you see this after the fact that you had seen the bombing, so like it's kind of even more hits you even harder.
It hits you even harder because it's like it's like the part that I kind of like see from his perspective, like why he's doing like the kids part, because that's also the thing that I was like, why is he doing kids parties if like he's a big star? And it's like, oh, it's because he probably spoke out about the whole thing of like the bombs, and you know when the bombs actually did drop, there's I feel like there's a part of him that's like, I could have prevented this, bro. Like if I did something.
When he talks to his daughter at the party, and she's like, what's the thumb thing for? And he's like, oh, you know, like you checked the mushroom cloud. I knew after he told her that shit that she was gonna do it. I knew, like, I didn't know that it was gonna get bombed right then and there.
And when she said, is it your thumb or my size thumb?
I know we've talked before and you don't cry about shit in movies or whatever, but like,
me,
I got teary-eyed, dog.
cried.
When I saw, I had said something to you before where I was like upset about something in a show, and you were like, really? And I was like, yeah, dude, I'm emotional, bitch. Like, what do you want?
And then I tell you I cry about something, and you're like, I don't give a shit. That shit don't mean nothing to me, man.
There was some things for her. It's true. But when the bomb went off, bro, I don't know if it's a mixture of like what's going on currently in the like Russia and China, like all this shit that's happening, but like that shit kind of hit me, bro, where I was just like, fuck, that shit. It just can happen. Would it suck if you saw the motherfucking bro? I would be so terrified, man.
No, it was like when I saw that, I was like, I legitimately was just like, holy shit. And then like after like the first bomb, you just start to see an actual bombardment of other ones, and it's just like, oh my god, like that place is fucked.
Yeah. It's crazy, bro. Like, and like you said, like when she was like, "Is it my thumb or your thumb?" That made me so sad. I was like, bro, like, and like that's the thing, like with like all this war, like overall anything that has to do with killing kids, bro, is like, bro, it's like these people don't deserve it. They came in, they haven't chose to do anything yet with their lives. They're just part of what, like, I'm gonna get into some bullshit, but like, It's to me like it's not fair when kids are the ones getting killed for this shit. Like
Mhm.
they didn't do shit. It's not their fault. They
Yeah.
shouldn't have to like suffer the consequences of bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just crazy, bro. Anyways, the show's good though.
So good show. Good
The
show.
show's good.
No,
yeah.
man. Yeah, no. I as somebody that's only played Fallout 3 and 4,
Yeah.
I'm trying to go back and play Fallout 1 cuz
No.
it's not bad. No, it's
Really?
yeah, it's not bad. It is a little dated because it's like it's obviously not first person. It's like kind of Diablo-ish of like being isometric.
Maybe I
But
would like it.
cuz yeah, it's an isometric RPG. But like even then when I was like getting into Fallout when I started playing 3 back on the PlayStation 3, the worst version you can play. Uh I was really digging the world, and like everything about Fallout and its world is so fucking interesting. Like finding out that like it's not based in the 1950s, it's based in the future, but we never moved past the 1950s, which is like the crazy shit of
Yeah.
just like it's like why in the 1950s have we like gained like this amount of technology? It's like no, we just never moved past that point of 1950s like culture. It's like it's still there, but we've progressed in technology, yes, of course, but it's like nah, 1950s were cool looking, so it's fine. uh but yeah, everything about Fallout's like world is like so interesting, and I really really dug it. So when the show came out, I was just like, okay, let's see what they do. That like obviously if stuff that either they made up or stuff that I know from the games, it's like yeah, that's cool to see. Like I still know the fact that like each vault is like their own like ecosystem essentially, where they
Bro,
try.
I didn't know any of that. When they were popping off about that shit, I was like, what?
Yeah,
What?
yeah. Like, what do we do for this vault? It's like, oh, we could put scientists in this one. It's like, what do we do for this one? Oh, we can make like robots the leaders of the vault, and it's like this like different little things that they decide to do. Of like, okay, let's see which one. It's essentially like in my head, it's just like which one will like continue the human race in that ideology in a sense.
Yeah.
And it's like that crazy shit that I was just like, God damn, Fallout is good. Fallout is really good. That's why I want to play New Vegas again. Like I know I booted it up, I streamed it for a little bit, but I never went back to it. And it's like, yeah, it's just I don't know why I never went back, but it's I love Fallout. Fallout is fun.
I agree. I think it's cool. But again, I don't think like I particularly want to
Go back to Fallout.
play it too bad, but I don't know, man. It's
I mean,
alright.
hey,
The
hey,
show's
man,
good.
if you got Fallout for PlayStation, not the free one though, because I think there was a whole debacle with that.
I have 4 and New Vegas on my PC,
Okay, so yeah, I know they.
and I just got 1, 2, and 3, I think, off of Amazon for free.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead, play those games.
Yeah, we'll see, man. You know?
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, Fallout show was really good. I was really surprised, and it's crazy to think that show was like super popular because it got renewed for a second season. So it makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah. What else you got?
Did I think? No. Nope. Okay. I was gonna go to video games because I keep trying to think if I watched anything. I can't remember. I'm sure I did. I just can't remember. So I played Jusant or Jusant. Is that it? Thank you.
Yeah, it's by a French company.
Can't figure out how to get past the 20 minutes in part. So I don't know. I gotta like climb something, but I can't climb it because it doesn't tell you what the fuck to do.
The game is just climbing.
Yeah, great video game. So I deleted that.
It's French. What did you expect?
I'll go back. Yeah, I don't think I like French people.
Damn.
I played Resident Evil 2.
Remake or original?
Remake, yeah.
Okay.
Hate
that game?
Shit, that shit's fun, man.
It's a good game.
But I gotta be real, bro. Like, I never jumped in the old games. I've been jumping in this one. Like, shit be coming at me, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's way fucking different, bro.
Resident Evil 2, when it came out, the remake, when it came out, when people played it and when I played it, I was just like, the amount of shit that it's going to change for horror games is insane.
Yeah.
Because it's like the whole thing with placements of zombies, or like how zombie movements are, or even like shooting a zombie's fucking arm or leg and you see like it falls off, and it's just like this crazy amount of shit. And yeah, Resident Evil 2 remake is so much fun. It's so good.
I will say, fuck y'all motherfuckers that made that game. I know it's Capcom. I put a bullet into the zombie's head. It goes the fuck down, bro. Stop making it crawl around and keep 7 shots in the head is crazy to finish a zombie, bro. They do not have titanium craniums, bro.
Hey man,
they don't.
But it's a zombie. Zombies.
So when I blow its stupid ass head off, it should be dead.
No, it's zombies.
Anyways, it's just, to me, like, I put too many bullets. It's like, it's a survival game. I'm supposed to just run away, basically, is what they want. So
in a sense, yeah. In a sense.
I played Dragon Age Origins because I played this when I was younger.
Wow. Yeah, same. I played that on PlayStation 3. I fucking love that game.
Really, really liked it when I was younger. Going through it now, God, the graphics fucking suck. Holy shit, this game's ugly.
Yeah.
But I'm a man up. I'm gonna go through the story because I want to see, and then I'm gonna play the better ones later. So we'll see.
Better ones is debatable. As somebody that's played like most of the Dragon Age games,
that is visually better. Right?
Okay, yeah. Dragon Age Inquisition is like visually, it's a lot better, but it still has that BioWare jank of like certain games.
I think Inquisition was actually my favorite. We'll see. I remember playing one of them and being like, this is my favorite.
I've wanted to do that again. I wanted to go back through the Dragon Age games because, like, obviously the different races that you can play. I think the first time I played it, I think I played human, and I played like royal, like human background of like
I picked the same thing.
Yeah, but I want to. I played it a little bit on PC.
I want to go back to be a cat man.
I played it a little bit on PC, and I think I started as like Wood Elf, and like that story is very different. So I just want to see like the different origins of like every character. But pretty much besides the beginning part of the game kind of goes through the same like pace, but obviously there are some little like race dependent choices that come into play.
Gotcha.
But yeah, Origins was really good. I remember I really, really liked Origins, and then like Origins, and then I played Dragon Age 2, and I was like, why the fuck did I play Dragon Age 2? And then Inquisition was like good. It was good. That's why now with like Dragon Age Dreadwolf, it's just like I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do, because that game has been like
it's good.
It's been on ice for like months and years and months.
I think I had seen something about Dreadwolf, and that's why I was like, oh, I should go check these out again. So I'm gonna go through it. We'll see what happens.
I've been wanting to go back and like get through some of the BioWare games I never played, like Jade Empire. And I kind of want to go back and replay through Mass Effect, because I love Mass Effect.
I hate Mass Effect.
I love Mass Effect. Mass Effect 2 specifically, but like that was
to me, the games feel bad. Like the shooting feels bad. The story isn't cool.
Oh, the story's great. Oh my god, the story's so good. As somebody that loves sci-fi bullshit, BioWare's fucking Mass Effect bullshit was great.
Hard disagree. So
yeah, that's just you. But you hate everything, bro.
Right, and then
you
again,
don't cry at stuff.
Tons of people love the game, and every time I talk to somebody about it that likes it, they go the same thing. You're wrong, and I'm like, I probably am wrong, but
no, that's the thing.
I'm not gonna play the game.
We've talked about this. Taste in certain things is it's very subjective. So it's like I like dumb bullshit, and you like other dumb bullshit. So it's fine.
Exactly, bro. I still play Destiny, bro, and it's a shit game. Let's be, you know what I'm saying? Like I know my taste ain't great, so
yeah.
I will say with Dragon Age, bro, with the opening sequence and all this like shit that I had to listen to, fuck, man. First of all, it was long, and like
It's very long.
it's basically, by the way, the fucking Lord of the Rings story.
Oh yeah.
Like not to the point of like it's this one guy, but it literally is like there's a bad guy and he's taking over the world, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, is
Yeah.
everything the same?
And
Everything's
you
always
are
the same,
you
bro.
are the chosen one essentially.
Fucking insane to me, bro. Yeah,
It's
it's
a good
just
game, though.
it's yeah, and it is for sure. The fighting, I don't like the combat in this one, honestly, but
Yeah, it's a little jank, but I mean that was BioWare's like combat at the time before
yeah, I
Mass
was gonna
Effect.
say the fucking year that it came out, I can't remember, like 2008 or some shit or
Mhm.
whatever, 2006. It was whatever. So all right, I played Orcs Must Die 3. I love Orcs Must Die. This one's not better than the second one. Sadly, I don't. It feels bad, but I'm gonna play through it because I like Orcs Must Die.
I forget, those are tower defense, right?
Pretty
Kind of.
much, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You put defense
Traps and stuff like that.
items, yeah, and then you kill things coming through a door that are trying to get to the area.
Gotcha.
Good game as far as I like what I like. The story is like mediocre in this one so far. I've played this now on PlayStation and PC and still not made it past the part because I keep getting bored.
Mhm.
That I want to get past because like there's a point where the story's starting to get better, but like the story in the first one and the second one were so silly that I was like, oh, this is like, I love this. It's so funny. It's free. They don't really give a fuck. But this one, they kind of like felt like they were trying a little too hard. Maybe I'm not sure, but we'll see what happens with the rest of it.
Okay.
Played. I shouldn't say played. I started these games. All these games I started. I started Star Wars Jedi Survivor again.
Hate
I
it.
played it on PlayStation, and now I'm playing it on PC. I didn't play it all the way through on PlayStation. I made it look like an outer world area or something.
Mm.
Currently I'm trying to get off planet. And this one,
Wait,
I don't hate it. Go ahead.
Jedi Survivor?
Yeah, I
That's the second one?
think it's the first one.
Fuck. Which one's the... I'm forgetting the names because I feel like Jedi Survivor is the second one. Hold on.
I might be wrong.
Because the fucking title of this shit is called Star Wars Jedi. Yeah, Jedi Survivor is the second one. The first one is called...
Oh, am I playing the second one?
The first one is called Fallen Order.
I thought I was playing Fallen Order. Oh, shit. Okay. I haven't played the first one.
Like, I was expecting you to say, like, I don't know, man. This shit's confusing. I don't know what the fuck is happening.
Kinda though, for real. Like, so when I played the first one, I was like, I remember being on a grass planet, and right now I'm like chasing a ship. So, okay, man. Like, it's honestly the fucking
the titles for these games are fucking bad. Like, I'm gonna say it, they're bad. Like, they're good games, but the titles are just bad because it's so confusing.
it's not optimized for PC, by the way.
Oh,
that shit
yeah.
is like horrible on here.
I've been hearing because like I wanted to get it on PC, but like when it first came out, it was like a fucking mess, and it's still like really buggy still to this day.
It's free for me to play on Xbox Pass, so I'm playing it. As far as like the story's cool so far, so I'm having fun with that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's not bad. I'm chilling with it. I haven't played Evil West yet, but it's on the list now, so I want to play that. And then I played some Diablo 4 for PC, and like it's still bad. So cool with that.
I
disappointed.
still have not finished Diablo 4. I started and I never got through it.
It's worth it just to see the video at the end. So
okay,
it's worth that.
But everything else not worth it.
No, I mean, I don't know, man. Like the gameplay's fine. The story fucking sucks. It's fine, whatever. Again, people are gonna fucking disagree.
Yeah,
that story's ass, bro. Been playing Destiny 2. They just put out a thing called Light
Fuck?
No, what the fuck is this shit called, bro? Light something, man. Fuck, I can't remember. Into the Light. Shitter, motherfucker. They put this thing out called Into the Light. It's a way to go ahead and bide our time and tide us over until the new DLC because they pushed the DLC back 3 months.
The final shape.
Yes, and I've been playing with friends on that, and it's cool and stuff, but it's just again like it's very repetitive, which is fair. It's an MMO. That's all it is. So I've been having fun with it. Still have complaints because like they could have done things better for sure. But it's cool. And then I think the biggest complaint I have is they're taking all the modes they put in for this away when the shit, give me 1 second. Sorry. All right, hello.
Yes, I'm here.
Sorry. I had to answer a phone call. So Into the Light, they're gonna take away the modes they put in for it. And that makes me annoyed because why put in things that are making the game fun, which like it is. I think it's like okay stuff to do, and then take it away from us to like be like, well,
because Bungie hates its fans.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it. But I don't know, disappointed with that. I don't know, played some Tony Hawk Pro Skater, that was fun. That's about it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nothing else?
Nah, I've been playing a lot of League. Oh shit, let me say that real quick. I forgot about that. So League of Legends is on its MSI right now, which is Midsummer Invitational. That means 2 teams from America, 2 teams from China, 2 teams from Korea. 2 teams from Japan. 1 from, or no, they took 2. They took 2 from South America. They took 1 from what is those countries called, or that area? Oh man, I can't remember. The 1 from 3 other places. So they got that going on. And the reason I brought it up is because America's team got knocked out early, one of their teams.
Yeah.
They did really good against I think it's China or Japan's team. And then they got matched against that team again on the second round back on them, or third. They went 1-1, lost the second one. And then the third one, they went back and fought the same guys again, and they lost. And I just fucking, bro, like, I you know, I know it's not a big deal for most people, but like, fuck, I wish America could just do better in esports sometimes, bro. Like, we do great in shooting games, and then we're just bad in everything else. Like, fucking strategy is apparently mental block for America. Crazy, dude. But I'm stoked to go through and watch Korea win again anyway, so that'd be fun.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Glad you're enjoying the league.
I do love League of Legends, even though, you know. Anyways, go ahead. Well, how was your week, man?
How was my whole ass month?
Oh, fuck, right. My bad.
It was pretty alright. I guess I guess I could just, for books, I guess. I mean, I finished the book. I finally finished the book The Sympathizer because I wanted to watch the HBO series. I'll eventually get started on watching that. But the book itself is a very good read. I really like it. The whole theme of that book is identity, because the whole premise, I think I've mentioned this before, the whole premise of the book is you're following the life of a Vietnamese double agent, a spy, essentially, where he is trying to basically send trying to like be a mole after what happened in Vietnam, and he sends like correspondence between him and his Vietnamese communist I guess friend, and it's just like this whole thing that has to do with identity because of the fact that like the character himself is he's half Vietnamese and half French, and he goes to America, so there's also the idea of identity as well, of like what the ideal American is, especially him being a person that doesn't have all American values, but does love the idea of American values. Like this whole heady thing, especially the end. The end gets very, very meta, and it gets very heady to a huge degree, which I'm going to be very interested to see how they pull it off in the show. But overall, it's a very good book. And funny enough, the author that wrote the book wrote a previous book about basically like his whole like a memoir essentially about his struggle with identity. Yeah, it's a very good book. I really recommend it. There is a sequel book called The Committed, and I do plan on reading that, but currently I've started up a new book. I have started to read Dune.
Oh shit.
Lisan Al
was it?
Gaib.
What?
Lisan Al Gaib.
I don't know what that means.
Muad'Dib. So Dune 2 came out, and I've been meaning to watch that, but I'm like, you know what? Let me read the book. I'm gonna say something kind of controversial again. The book's pretty good. The book is pretty good. I'm still in book 1, obviously. So the first book has 3 acts, but they call them books. So I'm still technically in book 1. And yeah, it's good. Like I think Dune would have worked better as a TV series because the book dives into a lot of characters' thoughts and what their ideas, and obviously it fleshes them out a little bit more. And it's just interesting to like see like the political shit that's happening in the world of Dune. And yeah, so far it's been good. The only thing obviously is like specific vernacular, specific like terminologies that like you wouldn't know unless like you're a big Dune fan. Luckily enough, the books have like a little like page well, not page, but like several pages where they explain certain terms. So Lisan Al Gaib is like on there, which is like the prophet of the outer world. Bene Gesserit is also like another thing of like, what the fuck is a Bene Gesserit? And it's like, oh, they're basically like witch ladies that have like telepathic powers, and essentially they're like the space Illuminati. And it's just like this weird, like interesting thing of like, oh yeah, this world is really like really well thought of. But yeah, it's I'm still going through it, and so far it's been a pretty good time, you know, going on Paul's bizarre adventures, which is also the goofy thing is that like some of the characters' names are just like Paul, Duncan, Leto, like the Jared. Yeah, no complaints.
The Leto.
No complaints about book reading. So yeah, but I would say like if you're looking for a really good book, yeah, The Sympathizer is like genuinely like really really good. I don't want to like get into like spoiler details because like it's a lot, and even if I do spoil it, it's just like I wouldn't say it doesn't make sense, but it kind of just ruins the aspect of that book, especially when you're following that specific character, the captain. Because it's just like I mentioned, it's a book about identity and like figuring out who you are, especially somebody who is an agent who's living like essentially a double life. So it's like a lot of things in there. But yeah, books. As for movies, I don't know if it was last podcast, but I finished watching Invincible season 2.
Nice.
Yeah, Invincible season 2, very good. Waiting for season 3, but that's going to be a bit. Let me ask you this: do you watch Saturday Night Live like at all? Okay. Do you know the comedic trio Please Don't Destroy?
Yep.
Okay. So did you know that they have a movie?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you ever watch
the Fog Mountain or some shit?
Yeah. Please don't. The Treasure of Foggy Mountain.
Yeah, I watched it.
I watched it.
It's great.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I didn't know these guys like at all. I didn't know they were associated with SNL.
Yep.
But I watched the movie and like there's a lot of humorous stuff that like really connects with me. Just like this like observational humor and like being kind of like quick with it.
Yeah.
I do like the fact that Conan is in it and he's like yelling.
Yeah.
But
Bro,
yeah,
the first opening 10 minutes is like fucking gold.
it's insane. Like it is just like goofy shit. Like if you love like goofy humor,
Yeah.
It's very good, but it's like I don't know, like I always found like newer Adam Sandler humor kind of like obnoxious. And for some reason like this is not as obnoxious compared to like that goofy humor. Also Lawrence and Lean Back. If you remember.
What?
You don't remember? Where they talk about Fat Joe's Lean Back?
Nah, I watched it like a few months ago.
Okay. By the way, after watching the movie, I started to watch a lot of their SNL clips. And yeah, some of them have been pretty good.
Oh yeah, the dudes are they are for sure the guys that filled the spot for Lonely Island after they left that spot.
Yeah.
Or
I would
Sandberg that was there or whatever.
I would recommend them with the hell's her name? The lady that played Madam Web, Dakota Johnson, where they do a roast and she calls them the Lonelier Island.
That's crazy.
Like it's so
I gotta go watch that.
Yeah,
That's
a lot of their like shorts are like really good. So yeah, Treasure of Foggy Mountain. I don't know why so there's a movie called 12 Monkeys that I've always wanted to watch, but I still haven't. But apparently it is an adaptation of a French movie called La Jetée. So somehow I ended up just watching La Jetée. And the whole premise is basically the world got super fucked and we've run out of resources. So the people who won the nuclear war have decided to send agents back in time to find resources. And it's just like this weird, heady thing, but as a movie, it is a French movie. Actually, no, it's not a French movie. It's a movie based in France, but I believe it is somebody British that directed it. Anyways, it does like this very experimental thing where it's using stills of like photos to basically lay out the story while narrator talks about like what's going on within the story. It's good. It's good. It's like half an hour. And yeah, I like it. I like time travel shit. La Jetée. Speaking of other shit, I watched an anime. I watched an anime called Konosuba. That was fun. It was good. It was funny. It was very funny. Kind of sucks that Netflix only has season 1. So I have to wait or figure out how to watch season 2. But, you know, until then, I recommend Konosuba. And I watched a show called Snowfall. I finally watched the first season.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You ever watched Snowfall?
I watched a specific episode because I saw a video about it, so I didn't go through and actually watch the show, though.
It's very good. It's very well written. I like it. I do appreciate the artistic choice of Bill Withers' lovely day while getting your ass beat by a bunch of dudes. That's a very good choice. It's just like, it's a lovely day while the main character's getting his shit rocked. Yeah, it's a very good show. I really like the actor that plays the main character, Franklin. I think he's very good. I'm very interested to see what else he does, because like his character is, it's been a while since I've seen a very complex character like that. Because essentially, do you know the premise of Snowfall?
Nah, I don't remember.
So the premise is it's based in the 80s, and it's during the time where crack started to show up on the streets, specifically in South LA. So your main character is a kid who's very smart, who was in college but decided to come back because obviously he has some family issues going on when it comes to money specifically. So he wants to help out his mom. And like he's a very smart kid, he knows what he's doing, but then decides to kind of go in the track of drugs, and it's like he becomes somewhat of a kingpin essentially when it comes to like cocaine and crack. And kind of the show kind of goes from there, where it's obviously, I think the only like comparison I could give it to is obviously Breaking Bad when it comes to like shows about drugs. But the character Franklin himself is very interesting when you're watching him, because he's like, you kind of get the sense that he's smart and he knows he's smart, but that can be a detriment because sometimes he gets a little too overconfident. And everyone in the show kind of like tells him like, hey man, you don't know what you're getting yourself into, and he's like, I know, but I got a plan. And then the plan doesn't work, but somehow he's able to get out of it. Yeah, he's a very, very good character. And what I do like about the show as well is that like you're not just following Franklin, you're following like two other groups of people. So you're following like a Mexican cartel, and then you're following a CIA agent who's trying to, at the time, basically send funds to rebel forces in Nicaragua. So there's a lot of like interesting stuff that's happening within the show. But I really recommend Snowfall season 1. I started watching season 2 like a little bit, but I haven't gotten through all of it. It's good. It's very good. What else did I watch? Obviously, we talked about Fallout. So Fallout, I watched Welding Goggles. Very good. And then and then I watched a movie that I was interested in that came out called Late Night with the Devil. It stars the actor that plays Polka Dot Man from the Suicide Squad. The whole premise is a late night TV show in the vein of like Conan or David Letterman is trying to get like good ratings. So they decide to do something experimental by bringing in a person who is possibly possessed by the devil. And yeah, it was good. The ending was a little like, more or less. For me, it was a little meh, but overall, it was very good. I liked it. And then I think my movie of the year has to be a movie called Love Lies Bleeding. So this is by the director Rose Glass, who did Saint Maud, another movie that I was like, holy shit, this movie is insane. So Love Lies Bleeding stars Kristen Stewart and I forget the other actress's name. I think her name is Kathy O'Brien. I could be wrong. But essentially the whole premise is this kind of like white trashy chick falls in love with a bodybuilder, and it kind of like takes a turn for the worse when something happens. Something very specific happens, and then the movie's whole thing within like the last 10 minutes, I don't know if this is like Rose Glass's whole thing of whatever movie she's directing, and like within like the last 10 minutes it becomes something so fucking crazy, because this was the exact same thing with Saint Maud. Saint Maud went in like a fucking crazy direction within like the last 10 minutes, but overall I really like this movie. I want to recommend it, but it's one of those things where like I feel like a lot of people would hate the ending. So view it at your own discretion, I would have to say. But it's fucking great. I think genuinely it's really good. Ed Harris is in it, and he plays like Kristen Stewart's dad, but like he has like a bald patch and he has like long hair. So it's like really weird. But overall, like the movie is like so like abstract in some ways, but like the premise itself is like, you get it. Like it's a very like simple premise, but it's fucking wild, that movie. And also Dave Franco's in there, and Dave Franco is like a slime ball, and I'm like, yeah, that's pretty good.
Dave Franco, yeah.
Yeah. I really recommend Love Lies Bleeding. It's, oh man, my movie of the year so far. And the last thing that I watched, oh, excuse me, sorry. The pizza's coming back with a vengeance. The last thing that I completed watching was I don't know why I watched it. Moneyball with Brad Pitt and Jonah Hill. You ever watch Moneyball?
The old one, maybe. Wasn't there like an old ass one, like from back in the day?
I have no idea. I don't
I
know.
remember a movie called Money Pit. I'm pretty sure it was an old one, but yeah.
Well,
It was good.
I liked it. It's interesting. Just to like kind of get the idea of like where, like, the idea of baseball has kind of gone away from, of like now it's all about stats compared to like back in the day where it was just like, oh, is this player a good team member? Okay, he's on the team. But yeah, Moneyball was interesting. It was kind of an interesting insight into the world of baseball. And right now I'm currently watching an anime called Jujutsu Kaisen. You ever heard of Jujutsu Kaisen?
No.
Or Sorcerer Wars? It's good. I'm almost done with the first season. I really like it. I never got into the hype of it, but now that it's on Netflix and basically anything that's coming from Funimation is coming to Netflix, it's like cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, after that whole debacle. I'm trying to think what else am I watching? Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, I started an episode of Monk where Willie Nelson is in it, but I haven't finished the episode.
Oh, dude.
The
Yeah,
Willie
I've been
Nelson.
watching Monk over and over again recently.
The Monk.
That's a good episode.
Oh damn. Okay, sorry. I was looking at the stuff that I've been watching. I started watching a movie called Minari, which is another movie that I've been really, really interested in. It's an A24 movie. It stars Steven Yeun.
Oh yeah.
It's the Korean family that wants to start a farm. And I started watching the Netflix adaptation of City Hunter. That's been kind of fun as well. But yeah, I have yet to finish watching those things, so I'll report back whenever we come back in a year or so. Oh yeah, and Delicious in Dungeon. Delicious in Dungeon is fucking great.
Jesus Christ. Sure, buddy.
You don't like
Sure,
Delicious?
great. Sure,
You don't like
buddy.
Delicious in Dungeon?
Sure,
You
dude.
hate good games? I mean, good shows?
I heard people like it. I don't probably like it. It's funny, stupid, dude.
Have you watched it?
No.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's good. I thought I wasn't gonna like it, but I liked it.
I heard it's silly.
Yeah, it's the whole point, bro.
I
don't
it's
like-
not supposed to be funny. It's supposed to be real.
Wow, just like Goku,
Joku.
just like the Goku. All right. Now, besides movies, what did I play, bro? Oh my god, I'm glad you asked,
What you
bro.
get into?
You ever heard of this little indie game? You probably don't know it. You probably hate like indie stuff. This little indie game called Dishonored.
I don't like it.
Okay. So
I think it's I think it's boring. It's a weaker BioShock, dog.
Wow, okay. All right. So I played all the Dishonored games.
I knew that shit was coming. Bro. This motherfucker said, well.
I played all of
I'm glad you liked it.
I like him. I mean, playing all of them, I liked them.
I would enjoy watching you play it. I would not enjoy playing it.
So guess what, bitch? I'm trying to write a Dishonored review of like all the Dishonored games. It's gonna be a while. But here's my some of my thoughts. The first game is very good. I think genuinely the first game is very good. But I think the other thing that a lot of people probably didn't like about the first game is it's an immersive sim. Where it's like System Shock and like Deus Ex, where it's like you find different ways to like tackle the level. And the other thing is there's a lot of notes and a lot of pickups and a lot of books and a lot of things that you can read. So it's a lot of reading when it comes to certain things. And there's a lot of like very important things hidden within notes and stuff like that, which I feel like would be a turnoff for a lot of people. Because I remember back in the day when I first played it on PlayStation 3, I, for some reason, was a little idiot. And I was like, I don't like reading. So I just never read some of the stuff sometimes. And it could be very important clues and shit like that. But going back through it as somebody that is trying to get back into reading and reading some of the stuff, it's the world of Dishonored is very, very cool. Like, it's really, really cool. Yeah, it's just, the first game is really good. I played all this on Steam. So if you look at my Steam account, you can see that I got all the achievements for all of the Dishonored games. Here's the thing. For some reason, the first game on PC has a weird visual issue when it comes to like graphics cards, where I had to adjust the resolution like multiple times. And when you quit out of the game freaks out when you try to get back into it. So Dishonored 1 was very weird when it came to like its graphical stuff. But then 2 and Death of the Outsider were like perfectly fine afterwards. But funny enough, like when those games came out, like there was a lot of graphical stuff like that where like people were just getting like black screens. But yeah, the first game is very bizarre of like its weird graphical shit. By the way, they're fun. They're fun to go back, tackle, see how you can like go through a level without using like violence or using your powers or just like finding different ways to achieve the objective. And I just had a really good time. The only thing that I would have to say, I guess it's kind of a spoiler to the review, is that trophy hunting for the first game was a bitch. It was a fucking bitch. Cause there is some shit in there that drove me to the point of insanity. But I digress. Yeah, I've been just playing Dishonored, and then obviously on stream I've been still playing fucking Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. God damn, that game's so good.
It really is.
I really gotta go back and fucking finish that game. It's so good. It's so good. Oh yeah, and because I played Dishonored, I am now revisiting Prey 2017, I believe. Prey, I feel like you would hate as well.
I watched you play it before.
Yeah, so I'm going back and I'm playing through it again now that like I've come on this kick from Dishonored to go back and play the Arcane games. Man, Prey is such a cool game because of the idea behind it of just like it's a very big immersive sim. It's obviously it's fucking System Shock because of the crazy space shit that you're in. But I do like the fact that the enemies are mimics and like they try to blend into the environment by taking the form of certain things. I think that's fucking great of just like, you know, oh, there's an extra trash can right next to this trash can. Let me use my wrench and hit it to see whether or not it's a fucking alien. And it's like that shit is fun. Yeah, the whole premise of Prey is pretty interesting. The other thing that I never picked up on is that the future of Prey is solely based on the fact whether or not JFK lived. Because
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that until I was like going through the game where it's just like wait, because like there was a whole thing that was like on the attempted assassination of JFK, and I'm like wait, attempted. And then it just kept continuing of just like, yeah, he united the Soviet Union with America to create like a peace for the space race. And like it didn't become a race. At this point, it was just like a joint venture to do together. And I was just like, wait, what? And then at the far side of the wall in the room where it's like giving all this spiel, you see like a Photoshop picture of JFK but with gray hair, and I'm just like, oh my god, like this is the future that could have happened. Yeah, Prey is pretty good. And yeah, that's what Chonch has been doing. It's mostly just been Dishonored.
That sucks.
Wow, so much hate.
I don't know. That sounds like a good week to me. Or fuck, man.
A
Jesus
month,
Christ, a
because
month.
getting all those fucking achievements, bro.
I don't know. I mean, maybe I should try Dishonored again and give it another shot. We'll see.
It's fun. I played when I was revisiting all these games. I went back and played it on hard mode, and even in hard mode, the first game is not terrible. It's still pretty fun, especially when you're trying to go through it with like non-lethal. It's still pretty fun. But the second game, like, was a bit of a challenge because it changes one of the mechanics that I was not anticipating, which was lean. So the first game you have a lean, and even the game tells you that like when you lean and like let's say an enemy can see you supposedly in their vision cone, they don't. But in the second game, they completely change that, and it's like if you lean and the enemy sees you, they fucking see you. Like,
what a terrible change.
That's
That's fucking terrible. Not like a terrible change as in like it should have been there in the first place because fuck that sucks to like go to another game and it's like, but it wasn't in the first one.
So here's the thing. In the second game, they have an option for that, whether or not it goes back to the first game's vision cone shit of
what
you have. Yeah, the game you can customize on the difficulty. So you can just like play around with certain things of like, oh, do you want the enemies like hearing and vision to be like fucking like almost real? Then yeah, you can do that. It's cool. It's neat. But yeah, Dishonored 1 was really good. Especially trying to figure out how to do specific things without the other abilities that you can do, or Dishonored 2's whole thing of like New Game Plus, where either you play as Emily or Corvo, and you can get one of the other's powers. So like Emily, Quavo, yeah, you can get Quavo's powers of lean, and
wait, I don't think Quavo drinks lean. Maybe he does.
He maybe did. Maybe he did.
Maybe he does. Maybe he does.
But the last game, which is weird because like, I know a lot of people were like, "Oh, why isn't there a Dishonored 3?" The last game that came out was called Dishonored: Death of the Outsider. That's essentially just Dishonored 3.
Okay.
Yeah, it like how you go about the ending. Even the main plot itself is essentially just Dishonored 3. So yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah, but it's good. I liked it. It's very short too. Death of the Outsider. It's like 6 missions. But yeah, overall it's pretty good. Also, Rosario Dawson is the main character of Death of the Outsider. So, and what the fuck is his name? Michael Madsen. There we go. He's a character in Dishonored. But yeah, fun. They're fun games.
Oh shit. All the Dishonored games are on Game Pass.
Hey, there you go. Yeah, because Bethesda.
Oh, cross Bethesda. Yeah. Yucky.
You should play them.
I'll probably try them.
Okay.
All right. I have to sadly leave.
Yes.
But you said you want to finish it tomorrow?
Yeah, we could do it tomorrow.
All right. Sorry about that, brother.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. We're back. We've taken our day break.
Sorry, man. I had to sleep early last night, except for the part where sleeping was involved.
Same, bro. I had to sleep. Just kidding. I was sleeping in Prey. But are you ready for the news?
I didn't know you pray that much. Yes, I'm ready for the news.
Yeah, I was praying so much, bro. You don't even understand. Me and Jesus like that. Crazy. Anyways, you know what else is crazy? Keanu Reeves as Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah. So legitimately, when you sent this, I was like, "What?" And then I looked it up, and I was like, "No, what?" And like, I'm hyped. Don't get me wrong. I'm very excited.
I thought you were pissed off. You were like, "No, it should have been Chris Pratt."
No, oh, God, please. You talking about the fucking Italian mafioso who's gonna be eating lasagna all day?
Yeah. I can't believe he's playing Garfield and he played Mario.
Look, that's Mario, you know what? Actually, that's a lie. Mario's not the one he should have been. Garfield's Mario. Mario's a different thing, bro.
It should have
picked me.
Oh, okay.
My bad, go ahead.
No, I was about to say they should have picked, like, I don't know, John Travolta. or
Johnny Volts, bro. I don't know.
John Leguizamo.
Yo,
be-
John Leguizamo would have been crazy.
That would have been very weird.
Honestly, Leguizamo should have got fucking a Luigi, bro. I fucking love what's his name? John Leguizamo.
There you go. You love him. Forgot his name, but you love him.
I don't know how to say his name very well. Like when I say it, I'm always like
Leguizamo. It's like linguini, but
Right.
Leguizamo.
So it's like linguini, but not.
But yeah.
So it's not linguini at all.
Not at all.
Got it. Thanks, man.
Yep, glad I cleared it up.
Really just bringing me information here, buddy.
That's what I try to do. I try to educate people.
Now I gotta pee on your leg.
No.
Oh no, emasculated.
Oh no, I gotta beat you up now.
Absolutely into the ground, brother.
Would you let Shadow the Hedgehog be on you?
No.
I couldn't get that sentence out. What about Keanu Reeves? Would you let him pee on you?
Bro, I would let anyone pee on me if the money was right. That's just real.
Yeah, that's too real. But what else is real? This casting of Keanu. It's funny because what was I was thinking about this of like even before the whole thing with Knuckles of like who's gonna play Knuckles. I feel like Idris Elba was such like a wild pick, but so far Idris Elba has been like fine as Knuckles. The other thing I've been hearing about is that Knuckles show that came out is pretty bad. Did you know about the Knuckles show?
No.
No? Okay, wow. So yeah, Paramount came out with a Knuckles show to be like a lead up to the third movie. And apparently it's pretty bad. So that's unfortunate.
Bad?
Yeah, unfortunately it's not that great. A lot of people were like, this show is ass.
Oh, you know what? I did watch like the first time. I'm sorry. I'm sitting here like, when did I hear about this? Because I remember hearing about it, and then I'm like, I did watch like the first episode, and I was like, like it was. I don't think it's terrible, but
But
I
people,
also didn't work all the way through it.
yeah, I was going to say, for those that did watch it, it's not good, which is unfortunate.
That's fair.
Poor Idris, he just wants to be Knuckles.
Idris?
Idris.
Iberg?
But Keanu as Shadow, I can dig it. He's got that very low, very like whispery-esque voice.
I'm gonna be real.
You hate Keanu Reeves? Wow, confirmed.
I don't think he's gonna be a great Shadow. I don't think he's gonna be a bad Shadow.
Oh, so you're a big Shadow fan? You should change your name to Big Shadow Fan 69.
Yeah. Guys have an opinion? I don't understand.
No,
Like,
yeah,
I'm getting my neck ripped apart over here, bro.
You're giving your opinion. I'm just saying you should change your name to Big Shadow Fan 69.
Fuck up, dude.
I'm just saying.
You should change your name to fucking P. Diddy's bottle, bro. Where he just
No,
pisses
I
all
should change
over.
mine to Keanu Reeves, Big Fan Keanu Reeves 69, and you Big Shadow Fan 69. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, you were about to give your spiel.
What the fuck? I left. How did I leave? Did you see me gone?
Gone where?
My fucking Discord closed.
Oh, I didn't know. You were still connected on mine.
I came back in. And I heard you talking, and I was like, "What?"
Oh, okay.
I was going through Steam because it has updates, and I hit X on Steam, and it closed my Discord at the same time. I don't know how that linked together like that.
Nice. Fantastic.
Oh my god. So stupid. Big Shadow fan, P. Diddy P's all over you. I'm sorry. Yeah, man, like
You're about to give your thoughts as to why you don't think Keanu is worth it.
they're not the ways I said things at all.
No, that's how you say it.
No, I didn't say shit, bro. I'm not concerned really. I'm just like, we'll have to see how it goes type shit. Like, I don't think it's gonna go well
Mhm.
because I don't think Idris Elba Dumbledore. I don't know. That guy. I don't think he was the right choice for Knuckles. I don't really like how he sounds as Knuckles. He doesn't sound like any of the variations of Knuckles from before to me. I always thought Knuckles was like, yeah, man, I'm a tough guy. Instead of like, oi, Gov, I'm from Britain. How you doing,
I mean-
Knuckles, mate?
He's not putting an accent or his accent in Knuckles, but fine, go ahead.
You have no idea what's happening here, okay, kid?
I don't,
You
because you're making shit up of Idris
Making
Elba.
shit
Yeah,
up.
Yeah, you're
and
making shit
lying,
up.
you were
Yes,
saying?
you are a big liar. You are known to be big lie.
When have I lied? Name one time
Just
I've ever lied in my
right,
life,
right now, as to Idris Elba putting on an accent as playing Knuckles.
bro.
Idris does not come out and say, "Oi, Gov, you got them fish and chips." He doesn't come out and do that.
But he did say bangers and mash. Did you watch all the show?
I did not watch the show.
Then you go find the episode where he says bangers and mash because it happens.
Okay, then you need to send it to me because you're the one with Paramount Plus.
You don't have Paramount?
No, I don't.
All right, I got you.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. But yeah, you were saying that you don't like Keanu Reeves.
No, I never. I literally didn't say that. You know who should play fucking Knuckles, bro? Oh my god, I just had fuck, he's in my head.
The
Nicolas
Rock.
Cage.
Oh.
Nicolas Cage.
Mm,
Don't give me that face. You don't have to do that.
but then he's gonna be like, "It's me, Knuckles."
Yeah, but at least you won't. At least you won't be like, "Oi, it's me, Knuckles." Oi. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Listen, man. Look. He might not have an accent. I just don't think his voice was good for Knuckles.
Okay.
Hate me, don't like me. I don't care.
Yeah. All of the above.
Good.
Okay.
You fuck.
I will watch the Sonic 3 movie, and while in theaters, I will put up a sign saying, "I love you, Keanu."
You won't do it.
I won't do it.
You won't do it.
I won't do it.
You won't?
I won't.
Why not?
Just kidding, I will. Because fuck you. Anyways, you know what else? Who else said fuck you? Quentin Tarantino.
Who?
Yeah, that's right. Who? You dumb bitch. Quentin Tarantino says that his final movie is not going to be The Critic. Apparently he's gone back to the drawing board to figure out his final movie. So you hate Quentin Tarantino?
I'm sorry, he said his final movie won't be The Critic?
Yeah, originally the idea for his final movie would be a movie called The Movie Critic. But I guess it kind of was not going the way he was thinking it would go. So he's decided to go back and basically start a new idea. Which is weird. I always thought this thing of like him kind of keeping to this whole bit of like, oh, I'm going to do like 10 movies and that's it. It's like, it's dumb. I think it's dumb. It's like, bro, just do whatever you want to do. It doesn't have to be your final thing. You dumbass. Anyways. Man.
If Quentin Tarantino didn't say, "Oi, Gov, bangers and mad," then I wouldn't have a problem. But he should just finish his career because he's British.
I don't even know what you're saying anymore. The man is not British. He
You
has
can't prove me wrong.
He has put on an Aussie accent or New Zealand accent in Django.
I don't think Ozzy Osbourne accent is named Aussie accent, so you shouldn't say that.
But he's British.
Who?
Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah, one of the best fucking rappers alive.
Yep. Do you think
Moving
Drake?
on.
Do you think Drake? You think Drake is gonna start beef with Ozzy Osbourne?
Fucking, I wish Drake started beef with Ozzy Osbourne because I bet Ozzy Osbourne would fucking not hold the fuck back. That man is gonna die soon, and I don't think he would hold the fuck back.
I was just thinking of that fucking clip of Ozzy Osbourne trying to make breakfast, and then you just see him trying to pour orange juice into a cup, and he's like, he just can't. He's just so hopped up on fucking drugs.
Yo, Ozzy's one of the greatest that'll ever do it, though. Let's be real here.
But speaking of the realist, yeah, Quentin Tarantino, not the realist. Hello, Wuzzly, you're here.
I didn't I didn't do anything. Not my fault.
Wow, can't believe you broke my setup. Can't believe. Anyways, Wuzzly, what is your opinions on Keanu Reeves as Shadow the Hedgehog?
I don't mind it. I could see it.
Okay, cool. You like Quentin Tarantino movies?
They're okay.
Okay, well, moving on. Embracer Group. Embracer Group has split into 3. Fucking recording was lost, but I'm not gonna fucking go over this shit. But anyways,
Wait a second. They split. Ooh.
They what? Oh man, I hope I get embraced and I can be part of Middle Earth friend.
Wait, let
me
let me try to give the gist of what happened real quick after the recording stopped.
Yeah.
Embracer Group split into 3 things. It's weird, and like nobody likes Embracer Group anyway. So
basically, they're a sinking ship. So we'll see how far to the bottom of the fucking ocean they go. Yeah, this is bad, bro. Just because like their Saudi deal did not go through, they're trying everything and anything to at least make the money back for how much they spent, but the amount of closures that happened is insane. But yeah, they split into Asmodee Group, Coffee Stain and Friends, and Middle Earth Enterprises and Friends. And each of them have their own studios within them. So yeah, Crystal Dynamics, Eidos Montreal, Tripwire, Vertigo Games, Flying Wild Hog, Dam Busters, Warhorse Studios, and yeah. And the Coffee Stain has a bunch of other IPs that are very well known.
Bro, I wish I had a Warhorse, dog.
I forget what Warhorse Studios does. I forget which game. It sounds very familiar. But yeah, I believe Asmodee Group does they do something. I think they do like they're basically like the front of limited run games. I would have to take a look at that. Oh no. Wait, fucking what? Okay, hold on. Limited run games were under free mode, which is now Middle Earth Enterprises and Friends. Okay, so there you go. They've become one with Sauron. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, moving on from that, we got Tales of the Shire, Lord of the Rings game from Private Division, which actually I forgot. Fucking Private Division is having their own fucking problems. Yeah, Take-Two Interactive plans to shut down Intercept Games, Roll 7, and Private Division. Some staff has been let go. There's that. So yeah, one thing happens and then another thing happens. So yeah, Tales of the Shire looks like a adorable little game where you play as a hobbit. Wow, so much hate. Yeah, poor Private Division. I believe, I don't know, no, I think Microsoft is now publishing that, because Private Division published Outer Worlds, but that game is developed by Obsidian, but now that's owned by Microsoft, so now
I thought you could only get Obsidian in Minecraft.
Yeah, you got it. Speaking about Minecraft, Deadpool. I don't know. There wasn't a good.
Oh, Wolverine and shit. Let's go, bro. I
yeah. So they came out with a trailer for Wolverine and Deadpool. Oh, I mean, excuse me, Deadpool and Wolverine. Yeah, there you go. So now they give Wolverine his cowl, and then will Hugh Jackman continue to wear his cowl? Probably not.
Huge jacked, man.
He did get huge and jacked, to be fair.
He he absolutely ripped those what's it called? Sleeves off and became the Wolverine with no sleeves. Funnily, man, like I was reading up about it and people were like, oh, I don't like him with no sleeves. And I'm like, just be happy he's wearing blue and yellow, bitch.
I was about to say, isn't his costume technically no sleeves? Like he has long gloves.
Yeah, I think he had like the shoulder pads back in the day. I don't know if he Man, that's a good question. I haven't looked at that fucking costume since '97.
At Wolverine's thing. Have you watched the X-Men '97?
No,
Oh, okay. No, because I hear
he
it's
does
good.
not have sleeves. Damn, bro, he has gloves on though.
Yeah.
Them shoulder pads should be on there. That's to be real. He should have the pads. You know what I'm saying? Like the fucking them blue pads, brother. I don't know.
I think the costume looks cool.
I'm not mad at it for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge X-Men guy, so I think it looks cool.
Wolverine's the best superhero, bro. Like, what? How are you not?
He's
a
stinky man. He's a stinky short king.
You're the same person as him, bro. You guys look exactly the same, except for his hair's not curly.
Me and Wolverine, we're stinky short kings.
Yes, both.
Damn,
Jesus
damn.
Christ.
I'm like 1 degree off of Hugh Jackman.
If you, Hugh Jackman's like 6'7". He's not, but
yeah, dude, he's 6'3". He's massive.
That was always the thing that like people complained about like Hugh Jackman being way too tall for Wolverine, which I always thought was funny. It's just like I think canonically, like what is he? He's like 5'2".
No, he's short though.
You're like 5, 4'8".
I'm looking it up right now.
3.
Holy shit, my internet is slow. What the fuck? He's 5'2"?
Yeah.
He's 5'2" and 5'3".
Okay.
What?
I can't believe I got that.
Yo, he's tiny. That's crazy. I'm a whole foot taller than this guy.
There you go.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because he is a short little gremlin man that everybody in the comics say he stinks. But somehow
he stinks.
Yeah, they say he stinks in like the comics.
Man, maybe
like
I'm closer to Wolverine.
Like he always smells like a wet dog. Apparently.
Man, now you got me looking at Wolverine pictures, bro. He's so cool, bro.
He's so cool. Short, stinky king.
Oh, you're downplaying my boy with the big ass muscles and the claw. Yo, he would. You know what? Let me let go. It's fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry. Protect your short, stinky king.
He would rip you apart,
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, just let it go.
Let it go, bro.
I hate both of you so
Can't hold
much.
you back anymore.
But
If I had the strength, because I don't think I do, I would pick both of you up by your necks and fucking hold you in the air until you cried and feed your hands.
well, I'm a chunky boy, so I don't know if you're gonna be able to do that.
I don't even think if you guys like I don't know how you guys weigh, but I don't think you both have to be about 50 pounds for me to pick both of y'all up.
Chunk. But
Anyways,
going back to the movie, what do you guys think? Are you guys excited for finally the duo to come together?
Yes.
Finally,
Yeah,
after
I mean,
years.
I'm gonna watch it when it comes out. Probably.
I love Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool, and I love Hugh Jackman as Wolverine,
Mhm.
and like literally putting those two things together just makes me so happy. I would love a Wolverine shit by himself, bro. I don't care. Like I'm so
Logan?
excited to see. Oh, yeah, I like Logan, man.
Yeah, no, I like Logan too.
I think Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, and if this is his like goodbye as Wolverine, perfect, man.
It's so funny to think that Logan was like supposedly his goodbye until I'm pretty sure somebody over at fucking Fox was like, here's the money. Come back. We need to do really well.
I'm pretty sure it was Ryan too.
Most likely.
I think it's more Ryan Reynolds than anything.
Yeah.
That's a lie. Money's always playing a huge part in things, for sure.
Yeah. Hugh Jackman needs to get huge, so he needs that money.
I mean, was it Rogan? I think Joe Rogan asked Robert Downey Jr.
What would he do?
You come back and do Iron Man? And he's like, no. And then Joe Rogan was like, if they gave you money, like
it's like, yeah.
And he again said no, but like Rogan's not wrong. You're not. Nobody's wrong about that. The truth is, you'd come back for money. Let's be real.
It's interesting because like hearing a lot of those people being like, yeah, I mean, a lot of their career was specifically those superhero movies, so it's fair, I guess, in that sense.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
and even for Hugh Jackman, it's like it's insane. From like, when did the first X-Men movie come out? 1999 was it, or 2000?
Please.
2000 something. Are you looking it up, or should I look it up? Okay.
What was it called?
X-Men?
Nah, this is a different name.
2000.
2000. Okay. Thanks, Wuzzly.
No way. It was literally called X-Men?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
July
fucking raise your
14.
hands like that, you fucking bitch.
Because I said X-Men, you're like, no, it's a different name. I know this because I love Hugh Jackman. And I'm like, okay. All right, bro.
Oh, so the second X-Men was... Why did they call it... This is dumb as fuck. X2, bro.
Yeah, because X-Men 2.
Oh yeah.
But just make
X-
it the full fucking name,
X
bitch.
to the max.
X-Men, then X2, then X-Men The Last Stand. Like,
Oh, man. The
bro,
last...
just put a number on it, bro. Just put a number on
God,
it.
The
Nobody knows
Last
what that
Stand.
is. Then
Yeah,
fucking Origins, and I know you're gonna say that shit was trash, but that was a good movie. Then The Wolverine, which was dope. Then Logan, which again was dope, and you know, whatever. First
game's
Class
good.
was okay.
The Wolverine
one?
game.
Yeah, fucking bro, again, like everyone that like has a different favorite superhero is always gonna be like, you know, shit on Wolverine and shit. But like, bro, like the Wolverine game was great, the movies were great, fucking the comics are great. Eat me, you fucking fucks.
You ever
Stupid
read...
ass Spider-Man sucks, motherfucker.
You ever read Old
Sorry.
Man Logan?
No.
No? It's pretty good. I've read it. It's
This guy just asked if I read, by the way.
yeah, that's right. I shouldn't.
Doesn't know me at all.
It was a
Doesn't
general-
know me at all.
It's a general question to anybody. I don't know. Could Wuzzly read? Do you read Wuzzly at times?
I've virtually hung out with this guy for years.
At
Doesn't
times.
know me at all.
At times. Okay. So Wuzzly kind of reads. Okay. So it was a
Kind of,
general
a little bit.
question for other people in here because Wuzzly's here as well. Okay. All right. Anyways, Old Man Logan was pretty cool. You got weird, creepy Hulk from it, and it was cool. Yeah, that. Yeah, the Hulk was in Old Man Logan as like this like weird inbred cannibal man.
That's the Hulk?
It was the Hulk, yeah. It was wild.
Hulk Hogan? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, Hulk Hogan. He was in there.
There's no way that was Hulk.
He was like, "Get out of here, brother." And then,
Brother.
brother. It's Hulkamania.
Shut the fuck up. Bro, that was not the Hulk, the dude that was with him. That was not Hulk.
What?
You're talking about the old weird guy that was like hanging out during the movie.
No, I'm talking about the book. I'm talking about the comic.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! I
This
said Old Man Logan is cool, and I was like, it also has the Hulk, and you're like, movie? I can't read. I need pictures. So movie? And I'm like, no, the fucking book.
Yo, I'm definitely calling Cardi B to make a diss track of us.
Yeah, you bet.
Oh my
Do
god.
that.
Uh,
But yeah, I will go see this movie.
well, we're all gonna see it. I'm gonna pirate it.
Okay.
Next.
Next, what we got?
Helldivers 2. Let's get into that bullshit. It's fun.
This has been wild. So they updated this like yesterday. Yeah.
Today.
Oh, today. It was today.
I don't know if it was
May 6th,
yesterday,
yeah.
but I think it was today. But
Okay.
it might have been yesterday, guys.
So let's start at the beginning. Helldivers 2, good game, is it not? For
Mhm.
the boys who have played
is.
it, it's a good
Mhm.
game.
Yes.
We should
Right,
probably-
Chonch couldn't get in. I forgot.
we should probably play it again now that I can get in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Since you guys are like what, like level 50? Yeah, it's crazy.
No, I'm like 20.
Shut up, Wuzzly. You're level
30.
50.
22. I don't have the next two
Immediately
yet. Shut
cut
up.
you off. For the pure anger in Chonch is crazy.
You're level 50, Wuzzly. That's what I tell everybody. I say I know a guy
who
that's
is
level 50.
everybody that you why are you talking so much about this game?
Just Haller. It's you. It's just you guys.
So stupid.
But
he's like at Macy's and he's like, my friend is level
50.
50.
You don't even understand cashier at
Person's like
Macy's.
calling security, bro. Like, please get this guy out of the shoot apartment.
But yeah, I guess at the beginning it's that like the success of Helldivers 2 is obviously the biggest thing to come out of this year. And obviously Sony took notice of that, in which the big thing was Sony tried to integrate their PSN login with the Steam version of the game.
Yeah.
Into which a lot of people were really pissed off about that because it's like, then why the fuck even make this game for Steam? And it got to a point where Helldivers 2 was no longer purchasable in several countries, and it also got review bombed to an extent to an extent that the first game was getting review bombed. So the update is that Sony has decided that they're not going through with that idea, and the game will just remain as just a Steam login, and that's it.
They also on the Reddit put up a post from Arrowhead. And Arrowhead so they have orders inside the game, which are like, do this thing and get points. They put up an order on Reddit, not in the game, and it says unreview bomb the game for us, so we can get back to a positive standing, basically.
Yeah.
And then like following, they say like, that's an order, soldier type shit, and I was like, maybe don't tell people it's an order, but yeah, we totally get it. You don't want to have that shit. And the thing that other people have made clear is that it is still locked in other countries. They have not unlocked it yet, and people were saying, there's a kind of a like mix there where some people are like, don't unreview bomb until they unlock it. Like theoretically, they're of course going to unlock it, but it is Sony. They're weird.
So that's the thing, is that like I remember seeing this. I think it might have been on Twitter. It was just like somebody mentioning it's that like the culture that Jim Ryan left behind still exists. Like this shit that Sony will try to pull off with anything coming to PC will continue to happen. Because I believe the next thing that they have is Ghost of Tsushima, and recent like things that I've heard about is they're gonna try to integrate a like Sony PlayStation like interface with like any Steam game that you have. It's like it's very weird. It's very, very bizarre. But we'll just have to see when that game comes out. But like I mentioned before, is that this game has exceeded the amount of sales, and Sony's not stupid. They see that and they're like, yeah, we got a fucking banger on our hands, but they didn't realize that, hey, maybe you should let go so they can breathe, and they just continued to choke on it to be like, just squeeze the money out. Yeah, it was such a dumb like whole ordeal, but glad to see that stopped.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Can I talk? This is not part of their news, but like this was a thing that was happening on fucking Twitter. And this shit like really annoyed me, and it was due to the game Stellar Blade. Do you know about like this whole fucking weird controversy shit that was like not necessary?
No.
Game?
Okay, so Wuzzly knows. Do you want to give your TLDR, Wuzzly, of what you understand?
That people were butthurt because the game was just ass.
Okay, I barely heard whatever you said, Wuzzly, because like your mic is
Okay. No, because I'm not home, so I'm using my AirPods. That's why.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah, because I was like, that's some. Because I was like, go ahead, Wuzzly, take it away, and all there was Stellar Blade. I was like, oh, okay.
Nah, just people are butthurt because the game is literally just cheeks.
Okay, so there's yes and yes to that. I'll do an and yes. So the whole controversy that I've been seeing online is basically people screaming at the fact that this game has been censored, and it's just like, what's the censorship? It's because the main character doesn't show enough ass and titties.
What?
That's what I've been seeing. So that you have like a fucking culture war grifter coming on. I won't say his name because I fucking despise whenever I see his fucking name, and I can agree he's a fucking idiot. But he's a fucking grifter. Basically coming out and trying to make a petition to force Sony executives to change the censorship in Stellar Blade, and it's like, just because you don't see enough ass and titties in the game? Because basically the whole censorship controversy is, oh, the character's one of her costumes doesn't show enough cleavage. And it's like, what? Like, that's the reason? Sony is not letting me goon to this game? So I gotta make a petition?
That's so stupid.
It is wild. It is the most insane shit that I've seen. Because there was another thing where Lance McDonald, the modder who was able to do Bloodborne in 60 FPS, he was he just came out, not came out, but like this was like a while ago, like when this controversy happened. He was playing the game, he was playing Stellar Blade, and then he realizes that like, oh, there's a really funny thing that happened where there's graffiti all over the game. So one of the graffitis just says hard, and then there's an item shop right next to it called the R shop, and then it's just the hard R shop. And it's just like this stupid thing, which they patched out. But then he started to get flack because people were like, why did you point that out? You're adding to the censorship. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I'm just pointing out this funny thing. And it was just like this insane thing. But yeah, that was like one of the little things to add on top of that. I was just like, people getting upset for the most insane reasons. And I think it's just like, it sucks at the fact that this is what the game is going to be talked about, besides it having any specific gameplay that people can actually have a conversation about, which is the insane part of like, I haven't played the game, but Sony's not letting me goon, so I won't play the game. It's like, what the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah, sorry, that was my little spiel that I need to get out, because it was just like, it's still going on, and like people are trying to connect this with the Helldivers 2 thing of like Sony's trying to censor things and Sony's trying to get their fingers into everything, and it's like, yes, it's partially true, but the fucking Stellar Blade shit is fucking stupid. As a gooner, I think this shit is stupid. Yes. Thank you, my fellow goonman. My fellow
it's dumb
goons.
because like the game's actually decent. I
haven't played it, and I've been hearing good things that the game's actually pretty good, and it's like the whole conversation has not just been about the gameplay; it's been about whether or not I can fucking jack off to it. It's like,
yeah, literally,
it's like so dumb, it's so fucking dumb.
Like there's like some things they could obviously improve on, but like just overall the game is good. The only thing that sucks is that like, when you get to a certain part in the game, it literally forces you to finish the game, so like you can't backtrack and do like side missions or anything.
Okay. Yeah, that's
and then
yeah, it's a little goofy.
Yeah, like the ending feels rushed too.
Ooh, that's not good.
Yeah.
I'll play it. I'll probably stream it after I finish like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but yeah, man, like
two endings by the way.
And Stellar Blade?
Yes.
Damn. Is it one where I can goon to?
No. No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Censorship, Sony. It's so dumb, bro. But like every time I go on fucking Twitter, this is why I'm starting to hate Twitter so much, because I keep seeing this motherfucker's name everywhere, and it's just like, it gets annoying. It's impossible because this motherfucker's everywhere. Because he grifts so much, to the extent where people just screenshot the shit just to not repost it. But it's like the insane shit that was happening. He even like got his hands into fucking Warhammer, and he was complaining about like female Warhammer characters. And I was just like, I'm pretty sure female Warhammer characters exist. Like, it's not a new idea. It's not part of the woke generation. Like, it's, oh my god. Oh, it's so exhausting. I love video games, but this shit is so stupid. Are you woke, Wuzzly? Are you part of...
I'm tired, but I am awake, yes.
Wow. I can't believe you have awoken to the liberal agenda. It's so stupid. But yeah, that was my thing before this shit with Helldivers. But yeah, good luck with that. I know Howler put this shit up. Howler, do you want to talk about this? Do you want to talk about a legacy of television?
Yeah, I don't remember, but I gotta look at it. You talking about Fairly Odd Parents?
Yeah.
I just saw it. I was excited. I was like, yeah, this is gonna be cool. Saw people complaining about it, being like, oh no,
it's not 2D.
They didn't bring Timmy back. And I was like, yeah.
I don't know.
We don't need Timmy.
I was gonna say, did that show end?
Yeah, technically.
Like, did it have like a definitive ending for Timmy and like everybody?
Kind of. They did like
All I know is that like there was that crazy fucking episode where Timmy admits that like he wants to be young forever, so he made a wish and made everybody forget.
So yeah, he went to fairy court, and admits to having Cosmo grant the wish,
Mm-hmm.
and then just basically making him 10 forever, and having um Cosmo pretty much just lose memory of it after the wish was completed.
Gotcha. Interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, Fairly Odd Parents was a good show. It was fun. Did you guys ever watch the live action movie with Drake Bell as Timmy
Drake
Turner?
Bell?
Yeah.
Yes.
Before before the times. The before times. But yeah, it looks interesting. Obviously, I think I can kind of see why they went for a different art style.
I don't like it.
It's different, sure, but I mean, it's not. Look, as somebody that watches anime, it's like the show is not made for somebody as my age, so it's like, you take it or leave it. You know, I'm not gonna fucking go on the internet like some idiot grifter man and be like, the woke generation puts a black child with Fairly Odd Parents. It's like, I don't give a shit, bro. It's a TV show that's not for me. I don't even have cable anymore. But yeah,
You know what's crazy is that super tangent. Some streaming services are trying to go back to the whole like TV thing.
Yeah, the cable shit. Yeah, I've been seeing that.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really dumb. It's really dumb. We've just basically made a fucking like a circle, an Ouroboros of like media on television.
Yep.
It's so dumb. So yeah, Howler, are you gonna watch the first episode of the new Fairly Odd Parents?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll wait for your review. And speaking of Nickelodeon, do you know who's upset, bro? That his name has been slandered?
Dan Schneider.
Dan Schneider. How dare you? How dare you even say his name? So yeah, Dan Schneider has come out and basically said that he plans to sue Quiet on Set because they've slandered his name. But we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's dumb. I mean, I guess if you're the person, it's not dumb, but like from the outside looking in, like I would assume most people are against him, so nobody cares except for him and his team.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't remember if he's still working at Nickelodeon. Like, I mean, before the whole allegation stuff, but like, I don't remember if he was still working there. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't kept up with fucking Nickelodeon, so I don't know whether or not he has a producer title at this point. But yeah, we'll see. I still have to see that docuseries. All I know is that like some of the clips of when people were coming out being like, "Oh yeah, like my daughter and or son were not abused," and then they come out and they're like, "Yeah, we were abused," and then their parents are like, "Why did nobody tell me they were abused?" And then somebody was like, "Yeah, we did tell you that they were abused. You just didn't listen because money." So yeah, I guess with that, the final thing we got is Square Enix expects 22 billion yen loss following canceled HD games, and they plan to be more selective moving forward. I don't know what the fuck that means. Maybe NFTs, but we'll see. Yeah, Square Enix is weird. I think we've talked about this, that like the mindset of Japanese gaming companies has been like fucking bizarre. Of like they do gangbusters with a lot of games, and Square Enix specifically because of the big name titles, but it just never meets their like weird expectations of it being like more than like $1 trillion, which is bizarre. I don't know. Maybe Kingdom Hearts 4 will probably bring them to fruition. Because I believe Final Fantasy VII Rebirth like sold really well, as far as I've seen.
No idea. I still haven't played remake.
Oh, remakes. Did you play the original?
Nope. Like I have it installed, I think, on my console, but I just never got to it because other things kept my attention a lot more.
On other things?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I say because like you should really play the first game, but I'm not gonna fucking put a gun to your head and be like, "You've got to do it now."
You're not gonna do that to him, bro. It's crazy.
I might.
It's good. The first game is genuinely like still pretty good. Like it still holds up. Granted, Tifa does say retarded, so there is that. But
I should sue because I work with mentally unstable children. That's crazy.
Wow, you should write to Tifa Lockhart and tell her don't say that. No, the first game I would advocate to like go back and play it. Like it is genuinely like a really good RPG. The music is still very good, and I think with the HD version, what was it? What got me through it was like the 3 times speed to get through battles and like walk around faster. So that helped kind of like short down the time. But like even then, the game has like a god mode that like allows you to just like not die, so you can get through it and actually like get to know the story as well. But like you have, because I mentioned this on I think like on the previous episode, is that like going through Rebirth and like knowing the shit that I played, obviously the original game, remake, and Crisis Core, and Dirge of Cerberus and Advent Children. It's like there's a lot more appreciation for understanding all the stuff that's happening. Yeah, but that's just me, because it's like I would feel a lot better if Kingdom Hearts didn't put shit on fucking on their phones, on the phone games.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh, but actually no, Rebirth does have that problem because Square Enix did that fucking Ever Crisis phone game, and there's some characters from that show up in Rebirth. But they're like so minimal. It's not like fucking Chirithi and fucking Kingdom Hearts 3 where I was just like, who the fuck is this character? And you're like, it's from the phone game. I'm like, what? And it's like, yeah, that's God. Yep. And I was like, what?
Yep.
I was so confused when you mentioned that. It's like, yeah, that talking cat plush is God. Like, that's so stupid. Yeah, I would say just go back and play through the original when you got the time. Yeah, and that's it for the news. What else have I left? Anything else? Oh, Image came out of the new Superman for the James Gunn Superman movie, of the actor in the Superman suit. Yeah, he looks big, he looks bulky. And well, since Wesley's here, I don't know, Wesley, you haven't been on the podcast for a while. Any video games or movies you want to talk about now that you're here, that you've played, or anything you've read? Do you read books? No, you don't.
I don't read books. I read subtitles.
Wow, you hate books. Chonch is reading Dune. That's all I have to say.
Nice.
Lisan al-Gaib.
Sure.
Yes.
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 I don't know. I've been playing Stellar Blade a lot.
You've been playing what? Stellar
Blade a lot.
Yeah.
I'm on New Game Plus, and I'm just going, trying to collect everything.
You're just gooning?
Definitely all over.
Damn, son. That's wild.
I really got into Borderlands for about a month.
The first one?
Nah, no, 2.
Oh yeah, 2. 2's obviously.
Yeah, and then I picked 1 back up because I was like tired of playing 2, so I was like, let me go back to the roots and see. It's not bad for it's definitely hard though, that's for sure.
The first one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while.
Its base difficulty is hard.
It's been a while since I played the first one. I know I've tried to boot it back up because I never played the other DLCs from the first game, but
Mhm.
what was it? I think the remaster that came out, which like had the like enhancements from the second game into the first game, which I thought was interesting. But yeah, the first game still has like a special place in my heart because obviously it's like, you know, it's the first Borderlands game that I played. And then 2 just like blew everything out of the water, and then pre-sequel was okay, and then 3 was a fucking disappointment.
Yes.
Oh my god.
True.
Oh my god, 3 is such a fucking disappointment. Yeah,
it's funny because I was talking to my coworker about it. Sorry, about 3. Because he like loves it, and then he's been playing 2. No, sorry, not my coworker, my friend. He came into the series at 3, like strictly just played 3, and he's like, the game's not bad. Like, I don't know why you guys hate it. Talking to about like me and like our other friend that we play with, and then we had him boot up Borderlands 2 with us and play with us for like the campaign and whatnot. And then the more he kept playing 2, he was like, "Yeah, I see why you guys hate 3 so much now."
I mean, yeah, it's like,
and I'm like, yeah, I told you.
2 was just like, it was, I don't know, it was like a fucking lightning in a bottle, because it's just like, even though the characters were like annoying at times, I think what held the game was obviously Handsome Jack. But then like you have 3 and like you have the Calypso twins, and like they're so nothing. They're like so nothing. And it's
like they came out of nowhere to try to be like Jack, but obviously can't.
You can't. You can't do it. And that's the problem, is that like that villain was so strong that like even his legacy continues on in like other Borderland media. It's wild, because like Tales from the Borderland, I think, is like one of the best Telltale things to come out, and one of the best Borderland things besides the obviously Borderlands 2. And like that has Handsome Jack in it, and like he's so much fun in that game. You should tell your friend about Tales from the Borderlands. It's fucking phenomenal game.
No, he knows about it. He just has to play them.
Okay, fair enough. Will he play Tiny Tina's Wonderland?
That I don't know. That's another game I thought about going back to, but then I'm like, I don't know about that.
Borderlands related, or? Oh, you mean that game specifically?
No, yeah, just that game. Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were talking about like another game you thought about going back to.
No. Oh, did you hear about the Tiny Tina's Wonderland comic that they're coming out with?
Comic, no, but I think last podcast we talked about the movie, because the poster was shown with with Kevin Hart.
Everybody.
With Kevin Hart being short man.
Roland.
Yeah.
Being short, tall man.
Short, tall man.
Yeah, nothing else really, honestly.
Damn, son. Oh, I've been meaning to I guess talk to you about like anime shit. I started watching Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh my god,
Finally, it's on Netflix, and I'm just like, yeah, I'll give it a shot. I find it hilarious that like within like, I think I'm on episode 21, I want to say. And I find it funny that like in like, I think after episode 15 or 16, the show is like, oh, by the way, the Jujutsu Kaisen movie is coming out. Here we're going to talk about the character that's the main character of that movie. Please go watch the movie. It's like, oh, yeah, I'll probably watch the movie. Yeah, no, it's good. I was not expecting to actually enjoy it. It was pretty good.
Just wait till you watch the Shibuya incident.
That's what I've been hearing, is that like the second season is like insanely good. But unfortunately Netflix doesn't have the second season on there. It just has the first season and the movie. Yeah, it's kind of sucks, and I don't want to go to a website where it gives me virus because big anime waifu titties.
You don't have Crunchyroll?
I don't have a subscription.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only thing. I don't have a subscription. Now I have to think about it if I do want to get a subscription again. But I only got Crunchyroll subscription when JoJo was happening, with like the new episodes.
Yeah, gross.
You should go back and watch JoJo. You had a good time.
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Absolutely not.
You had a good time.
Absolutely not.
You were like,
Not at all.
you were like, I'm watching part 4, and I was like, good for Wuzzly watching JoJo, and then you completely stopped, and then I was like, wow,
Yeah,
can't believe he
it was
stopped.
bad.
Because good.
It was bad.
You know, Jujutsu Kaisen is just JoJo, but with sorcerers.
Sorcerers are better. And they're super less flamboyant.
Anyways, have you watched oh wait, you don't have Netflix, that's right.
I do have Netflix.
Oh, you got it? Have you watched Delicious in Dungeon yet?
Dungeon. Never
No?
heard of it, honestly.
It's pretty
No.
good. It's a Chonch recommendation, so with that, you probably won't watch it.
Wait, what is it? Delicious in Dungeon?
Delicious in Dungeon, yeah.
Like delicious as in food?
Yes. You want me to give you the elevator pitch? Or you want to go in cold?
Sure, I guess. I mean,
Okay, it's a fantasy setting, but they go down a dungeon and they have no food, so they have to cook up monsters and make food.
oh, that makes sense with the episode titles.
Yeah. It's good.
Stewed cabbage and orcs.
Yeah. It's a very good show. I highly recommend it. It's very fun. Trying to think what else anime related. I haven't been keeping up with One Piece. I'm still at I haven't gone past through the slave isles, the slave archipelago. I'm still reading it. But yeah.
Oh, with the okay, yeah.
Yeah, right now with the impending death of Ace. The impending execution.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dude, that's
Yeah. I'm like I think
awesome.
I'm a couple volumes before the New World arc. Or the time skip.
Oh yeah, the time skip happens after.
Yeah, that ordeal.
Yeah, after the island.
Yeah. But yeah, I haven't been keeping up with One Piece. But yeah, anime is good. I'm debating.
Anime is good.
Anime is good. I've been debating on resubbing to Crunchyroll, but there's not that many. There's not that many animes that. Go ahead.
I was gonna say when you're done, look at the Discord chat and let me know.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, Konosuba was another one. You ever watched Konosuba?
Oh yeah. I saw part 1.
Okay.
I was rewatching it. I don't remember anything about it besides the girl using the highest level of explosion magic and then passing out right afterwards.
Yeah. Explosion. Yeah, it's a fun show. That's also a fun little anime. Yeah.
Didn't season 2 just come out or something like that?
Season 2 came out, I want to say like maybe
3.
3? I have no idea. I don't know. But like
I know some season came out.
Yeah.
Somewhere for that.
There was season 2, and I think a Megumin movie happened as well. Yeah, but
yeah, no idea.
I liked it. I like what it is. It's weird because like I think with Funimation's app like dying, a lot of anime has been coming like to Netflix. So a lot of like Funimation specific anime. It's been very weird. I still have to see what really catches my eye. I mean, obviously there's I think Yu Yu Hakusho is on there now because they made the live action.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they made the live action Yu Yu Hakusho on Netflix, so I think that's why it's on there. But yeah, I've been meaning to go back and watch some animus. Trying to think, what was the other thing that caught my eye? Oh, that reminds me. I don't think we talked about this. Did you see that they're doing a Hunter x Hunter fighting game?
No, I didn't really get into Hunter x Hunter. I've been
my heart.
I saw it, but it wasn't the right one.
It was
Yeah.
1997 or 99. Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, where it cuts off at some point.
The OVA. Yeah. Yeah.
Because I kept watching videos of Golem's transformation, and I'm like, that's literally what got me into watching the show, is to watch the transformation. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I was watching it, and then I'm like, when is this supposed to happen?
Oh, it doesn't.
No, because it never happened in the one that I saw.
Yeah.
I think the last thing I remember was Gon fighting Hisoka in like some tournament thing.
Oh yeah, tournament arc.
Sure.
When they discovered Nen. Basically,
I
chi.
think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Gon's transformation doesn't happen until like way after, like really far. As somebody that watched all of Hunter x Hunter, it's just like, yeah, it takes a while to get to that point. It's good though. Hunter x Hunter is really good. I was digging it because it's such a fucking trip of like weird different bullshit that it tries to do.
Oh
Yeah. But yeah, fighting game is being done by the people who did Marvel vs. Capcom 3. So some animation has been shown of it, and like it looks really jank. Like it looks like really janky, and the thing is, apparently they only had like a $600,000 budget for the game.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, so you can kind of see that, like, yeah, the budget was extended. Yeah, so that's it for anime. I know Howler hates anime. He's told me. He just watches that League of Legends show.
I don't hate anime.
Wow. See?
Oh, you're back. Go ahead.
Oh, that also reminds me. Did you know Lucy Fallout plays Jinx in that Arcane show? Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Lucy Fallout.
Motherfucker's like, oh, okay.
Lucy Fallout.
That's all
You're about to
post
be like,
for it.
I learned a new thing that I'm excited about.
That's right, baby. I should really watch that. Should I watch that show?
Arcane, yes.
Yeah. If I know nothing about League.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
no, you gotta have a lot of hatred in your heart to watch that show.
Damn, I gotta be toxic.
Yeah.
yeah.
Chonch heard me for about 10 minutes complaining about my League of Legends team while I was playing earlier. So, yeah.
I was just playing Prey, and this guy was like, suck my balls, jungler. And I was like, I'm just playing my Prey game.
Yeah, who was I talking to? Oh, I think I was talking to my friend Terrell. And I was like, the fucking
Oh my
jungler
God.
sucks. And he was like, did you just say the jungler? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, that sounds racist as fuck. And I was like,
Oh
well, he's in
my
the
God.
jungle. He's playing in the jungle. He's like, nah, man. That sounds racist, bro.
He's not
And I
wrong.
was like, if it was Wukong, maybe then, but like, nah.
You're talking about Monkey Man.
yeah. That's stupid. That's a bad joke.
And that's
Dude,
it.
what's crazy is that
Sorry, I was about to be like, and that's it for the podcast. Just leave it on a racist note. But go ahead, Wuzzly. You want to add more to the racism?
Like, no, not even close, but okay.
No,
I
racist.
haven't had like, I haven't had like an urge to play it ever since I came back from the city from this like gaming lounge place.
There's a gaming lounge place.
Yeah, in Lower Manhattan.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Hello, does Manhattan?
it's actually pretty cool.
That reminds me,
What?
Howler?
No, I was just joking.
Oh,
I
okay.
said, how low does Manhattan go? It was a jokey.
Oh, Manhattan goes low because it's artificial.
I was just teeing, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was about to say I just recently found a fighting game scene like here where we live, which I'm not gonna say because I do not want to dox Chonch.
Mm-hmm.
But it's funny because like I've been looking for like a fighting game like area, and apparently there is one, which is surprising.
Is it 118 New York Ave?
Oh no, my information.
Oh no.
Oh,
I'm
no.
sorry.
I have to call Jay-Z and let him know.
It's really funny because you were like, I don't want to dox myself, and it's like, I mean, you could just delete it out of here. If you did
No,
say
I don't want to
accident.
edit it because then it gets.
I would like to point out that Chonch doxed himself many years ago. I can't remember how many years ago.
It was like
when he
it was
sent
like 2
his
years
dog
ago.
collar.
It was the cat collar.
Cat collar.
Yeah, it was the funniest shit in the world because I literally because I was like, look how cute my cat is, and then like I fucking saw the address like a second afterwards. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me! I put my fucking address on here.
Bro, I remember messaging in there, and I was like,
I was like, I hope nobody saw that, and then you were the first person to be like, Chonch doxed himself. I was like, fuck. But then I thought about it. Then I thought about it. I'm like, who the fuck in here is gonna come visit me? Like, if you're gonna come over here, please bring a present or something or food. I don't care.
No, bring me.
That's the least you could do.
That's the least you can do if you're gonna come. Oh man.
Oh, I feel like I'm the only one that naturally goes up to New York. So
I was gonna say no. I went to Jersey for work, and I saw Wawa's, but I did not enter because I was scared.
enters Wawa, they're like, we smell New York on this bitch.
Yeah, and I was like, please don't hurt me. Tell Tony.
He's like Short King here.
Tell Tony Soprano I got the gabagool, please.
Oh my god.
The gabagool. Woke up this morning.
Oh my god, bro! My friends love that song, and I'm like, it's not good.
I kind of like it unironically. Like it's such a dumb song, but like it is something that I would legit think Tony Soprano would listen to, thinking that he's some kind of chosen one.
I mean, he for sure thinks he's chosen. He also, you've seen the whole show, right?
Yeah, I saw the whole show. I don't know if Wuzzly,
other guy.
What show?
The Sopranos.
Tony Soprano?
No, never seen.
God, you fucking yawned when you said Tony Soprano. Yeah, it's a good show. Wuzzly, you should watch The Sopranos. It's like Jujutsu Kaisen, but with no magic and just Italian mafia.
No.
Woke up this morning. Okay, so we're done for the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, we're done.
Sure.
Jungler is a racist term. All right, bye.
Oh my god.